Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel famously said that Judaism does not require of us a leap of faith, but Judaism does require of us a leap of action.
Anything that happens needs to have someone driving it with passion and excellence and commitment.
True leadership cultivates leadership. And Wendy and Carole do that. And while so many people are wringing their hands, reading the news of the day and wondering, what can I do, what can I do? They know what to do.
Carole has really embodied all the aspects of a great community leader. She was a formidable fundraiser, but she also had incredible warmth that radiated to people whenever she asked them to do something. After Carole established the North chapter of Hadassah, she got involved in Mount Sinai Hospital's Van Auxiliary, and she played an integral role in growing that auxiliary and putting on spectacular events that raised a lot of money.
I look at Wendy as a role model. She has been responsible for imbuing both the passion in the causes that she has and teaching me how to be better at all the things that are required to be successful in this type of work.
Wendy was really a leader in the heroic Soviet Jewry movement, and she still remains the only person who wrote a book about the struggle for Soviet Jewry, chronicling the Canadian perspective.
We know that throughout Jewish history, there has always been an ugly, hateful strain, people who will say lies about Jews. There are solutions to ignorance, right? People can be woke. People can be educated and taught about what is true and what is false, what is true and what is an ugly fiction.
Wendy and Carole, while they've had separate interests, they've always come together, even when it comes to synergistic giving. And I think they came together on this because they themselves are so relevant and current, and that's what's on the agenda, unfortunately, for the world today.
We had a global coalition for Soviet Jewry. We need a global coalition to combat anti-Semitism. And Wendy's views, I think, let's begin with a Canadian coalition.
The funds would go towards education and bringing in powerful speakers to let them know the truth about Israel, because anti-Semitism, anti-Israel, it's the same thing.
I think Wendy is inspired by, I always said she's always there in the trenches for the good and just causes.
What she loves is to be surrounded by other people who want to succeed in their causes. She's been involved with the Canadian Friends of the Israel Museum for, could be close to 20 years now in different capacity.
Carole quietly touches so many different areas. I think that it's very important for her to set the best example she can for her children and her grandchildren. I was really amazed at what she gave of herself to Israel Cancer Research.
Carole and Wendy speak so beautifully about their mother, how her leadership and her model, her devotion to Israel and to the Jewish people really helped to shape them. And certainly their father held positions of leadership and he was often recognized, and I think both had great impact on their daughters.
There's a lot of stories there that people can tell you about Wendy's compassion, about her goodness, about her being there when others were not, And I think that is something that an everlasting, legacy in human terms that you can't find. That is something that is a treasure.
Carole's legacy to me is so crystal clear, supporting cancer research, but specifically supporting the work of Dr. Howard Cedar, a scientist from Hebrew University. She was completely smitten and passionate that the only way to really conquer cancer and to come up with treatments and cures is through basic scientific research.
We all honor them because they're such special people. The people that you can count on. How many people in your life can you actually say follow through and can always be counted on?
When I speak with them, the first things they say are expressions of gratitude. When they look out and see all that they have done with their fingerprints, on so many worthy causes, that is living legacy. And they're not done yet. Thank God they're not done yet.